Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel, where I'm always breaking down the hot sports topics of the day. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my 2013 NFL draft coverage with the needs analysis for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who picked number 13 overall in the upcoming draft. I think all of the Buccaneers' needs revolve around pass coverage, whether it be a cornerback or two, and also a pass coverage linebacker as well, a middle linebacker that can cover sideline to sideline and cover the flats, which is also a weakness of the Buccaneers, along with their secondary, who when you play in a division with Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Roddy White, all the weapons that the Saints have, along with Drew Brees, and an up-and-coming Cam Newton Panthers team, you have to be able to cover, and it was a huge deficiency in the Buccaneers as we saw all season last year. That's why I think their first-round pick will be spent on a cornerback, and I think that pick will be D. Milner if he's there from Alabama. I expect Milner to be there. I think there's going to be a big run on defensive lineman, pass rusher, outside linebacker type players early. I think the Titans at 10 are the only team that could possibly take Milner, but I see them taking Vaccaro from Texas, the safety. So I like Milner 13 to be there for the Buccaneers. I think he's a natural fit to go along with Mark Barron, his old safety teammate from the University of Alabama. You have the beginnings and the core of a nice young secondary there if you take Milner. Now, with their second and third round picks, I see them going for another corner and a coverage linebacker. Whichever position has the highest rated player at the time they pick, I look for them to take. If they take an inside linebacker in the second round, look for Alec Ogletree from Georgia, a guy who is a very athletic, very good tackler. Could probably not play in a 3-4 where you need bigger middle linebackers. He's a 4-3 middle linebacker that can cover sideline to sideline, that can get out and cover in the flats, and I think would be a perfect fit for the Tampa Bay defense. Also, some corners to keep an eye out in the second round if the Buccaneers go that way. I think if a Jonathan Banks is there from Mississippi State, he was the Thorpe Award winner. I think if a guy like that is there in the second round, I think the Buccaneers jump on him because it's so much of a glaring need. If they pass on him, look for a Jordan Poyer possibly later on in the draft. Players like that you're going to see. I think a Logan Ryan, Xavier Rhodes. I think these are guys that go towards the end of the first round, so I don't think they'll be available. But I think at corner, even a Darius Slay maybe, I think a corner is a spot where you can get a quality player in the third round even because of the depth at the position. So I think even if they jump on a guy like Ogletree or another cover linebacker in the second round, they'll still be able to round out with a second corner from this draft and really round that position into shape. Otherwise, I look for the Buccaneers to continue to add depth. Maybe they can use a slot speed receiver to complement Vincent Jackson and Mike Williams, although Jackson is a very good deep threat. Maybe an upgrade at the tight end position. I think they use the rest of their picks to add depth. Offensive line, probably defensive line as well, as they have some free agents that could depart. So, that's where I see the Buccaneers going in this draft. I think they're going to be heavy on the pass coverage. One, because it was such a weakness last year, and two, because of the division that they currently play in. The NFC South might be the best passing offense, best passing division in the NFL. Let me know what you guys think of where I see the Buccaneers going in this draft. Who would you guys take? Do you agree with what I said? Do you not? Hit me up in the YouTube comments, guys. I'm always looking for good discussion in the comments. I'm very active on there. Check out my mock draft as well, which I'll link on the video here. And guys, if you subscribe to my channel, I do needs analysis, draft coverage, NFL coverage. I'll be ramping up the baseball and college basketball coverage as well. Daily sports talk videos here. If you subscribe, obviously all my videos are uploaded directly to your feed here on YouTube, free of charge. So check me out on Twitter as well, @SNewsAnalysis. And as always, guys, thanks for listening and have a good night.